This is Lesson 11, Creating an Email Form for the Contact Page, part of the series, Web Design Lessons for the Professional Writing Portfolio. Let's begin by creating a contact.php file from File, New. Dreamweaver is open, File, New. Under Document Type, double-click PHP. Now open the current contact file, which is an HTML or hypertext markup language file. Do this from Remote Server View. In the code side, I'm going to click my cursor anywhere. I'm going to use Command A to select all, Command C to copy. Click on the Untitled To tab, select all, Command V for paste. I'm now going to close Contact HTML and File, Save As. And it should default to the local folder. And I will type contact where it is already highlighted in the Save As text box. Click Save. And this will not overwrite excuse me, your contact HTML file because it has a different extension. You can see the differences in the file panel. Now we need to copy and paste the form code into the article section of the contact PHP file. You can find the form code in CougarView in our course. It should be in Module 11. If it's not there, then it's in a nearby module. Click on the file called Contact Form Code. Highlight this code. Command C for copy. We are going to take this form code and paste it into the article area between the opening and closing article tags on the code side. Command V as in Victor. Click in the design view, and you can see in the design view that we now have a form. Command S to save. Now we need to download a special file called emailtoform.php from CougarView, and we are, as we did for the PDF files and the image file in previous lessons, drag and drop to the local view of Dreamweaver. Back to CougarView. Either in Module 11 or nearby module, download form to email. It will go to the download folder. Navigate to the Finder and the download folder. Here we have the file. Here we have Dreamweaver. Switching to local view, I'm going to drag and drop this file over to Dreamweaver. It may take me a couple of attempts. From this local view, the file is still highlighted. I'm going to click the Put File icon. What we need to do now is revise some code that is appropriate to you and your website, your email address, and your web address. So now I'm going to switch to Remote Server View. Under the Files panel, I am going to double-click on Form to Email. As you can see at the top of the code, we have your email address. I am going to put my school email address. Then for the continue line, I'm going to put in my web address. Maybe the best bet is to go ahead and open a browser. Type your web address, Command C for copy, switch back to Dreamweaver, highlight this boilerplate text, Command V for paste, Command S for save, scroll down. As our agenda says, we need to change the click here text. One thing you can do is click Command Find, click here, and it will quickly find that text for you. In the code view, you put in your name for this text. I'm going to put Elliot. Click in Design View, and we can see the link changes. You don't have to do anything else with this because it's going to reference the continue line. We can see that there is an asterisk, so Command S to save. Next, because the navbar has a contact link that goes to or references the HTML file, we need to change it to the PHP file. Thus, we need to open up Remote Server View, the contact PHP file, already open. We can close the form to email file. Click or double click Index, Literature Writing, Professional Writing, basically all your web pages with the navbar that we need to update. Index, I always like to start with that one. That's our primary web page. You'll recall that to link text to a page, we highlight the text, we go down to Properties. Here it has it linking to Contact HTML. We will use the point to file icon to drag that icon over to the Contact PHP file. Release. We can see that that name or file name has changed. Asterisk. We're going to save. Now, I am going to simply copy and paste the navbar to the remaining pages, and that will change the contact link and then we will save all. While that is saving, we need to test the form, and then we need to view our email account to make sure that we actually received an email from the web page via the form. Here we are. I'm going to reload this page. We have home. I'm going to click on Contact. You can see in the lower left-hand corner of your screen that the address is my web address plus the file name contact.php. So it looks like we'll be successful. We have this form here. You'll note that there is placeholder text within the text boxes. You can change that to anything you want, or you can leave it. If you go to Form to Email and clicking in the code, Command F, Jane, actually it's in the form, excuse me. You can see here we have placeholder Jane Doe. We have placeholder Jane Doe at example. And then we have your message must be greater than 20 characters placeholder. Let's test the form out. Using my school address. This is a test. Submit. Let's test out the click here to return link, and it returns us to the index page. Let's go over to our email account, and as you can see, here is the email that you would receive from a user. The subject line can be changed. Let's look here in the form. If not here, let's look in form to email. Command F for find, subject. Here we are. Using Command F for finding, we find that the automated subject text is here. It is boilerplate. You can change it to whatever you want. I changed it to, so I would recognize that it comes from my contact form. This has been Lesson 11, creating an email form for the contact page, a part of the series, Web Design Lessons for the Professional Writing Portfolio. Thank you.